Most engines don't fail because they're old, they fail because of one silent mistake repeated over and over: bad oil changes. I've seen engines die at 120,000 miles, and I've seen one push nearly 500,000 on the original internals. Same type of car, completely different result. The difference? A method almost nobody follows. A customer once brought me a high-mileage Corolla that ran smoother than cars with a fraction of its mileage. No rebuild, no additives, just a precise oil change routine. I tested it myself, and what I found completely changed how I look at engine maintenance. The problem with American oil changes: most drivers treat oil changes like a quick task, get in, get out, done. But what's really happening? Cold engine, thick oil, incomplete drain. That means a layer of dirty oil stays inside every time. Then fresh oil goes in and instantly mixes with contamination. Ever notice your oil turns black quickly? That's why. On top of that, most filters go on dry, which means for a few seconds after startup your engine isn't getting proper oil flow. You can't hear it, but your engine feels it. Then you drive off immediately, no time for oil to fully circulate, no checks, no precision. It works short term, but over time it quietly wears your engine down. The Japanese oil change method, step by step. Step 1: the pre-flush, critical first step. Before draining, you prepare the engine. Add a small amount of fresh oil into the old oil while the engine is cold. Start the engine and let it idle for exactly 5 minutes. This isn't about warming up, it's about loosening and suspending contaminants so they can actually leave the engine. Then shut it off and wait, letting everything settle back into the pan. This step alone separates cleaning from just replacing oil. Step 2: the hot drain, not cold. After the pre-flush, drive the car and bring it to full operating temperature. Hot oil flows better, drains faster, and carries more contamination out. Cold oil sticks to surfaces, leaving residue behind. Once hot, drain it immediately. This one difference over time removes far more dirty oil than the standard method. Step 3: the double drain technique. After draining, don't rush to refill. Let the engine sit for about 30 minutes so trapped oil slowly drips down from internal passages. Then open the drain again. You'll see more dirty oil come out, oil that would have stayed inside and contaminated your fresh oil. This is one of the biggest hidden advantages of this method. Step 4: the filter priming procedure. Never install a dry filter. Fill it partially with fresh oil and apply a thin layer of oil to the gasket. This allows oil pressure to build instantly at startup instead of starving the engine for a few seconds. Those seconds matter more than most people realize. Step 5: the proper refill technique. Don't just dump oil in. Add most of it first, then wait a few minutes for it to settle. Check the level, then slowly top up. Aim slightly below full, not over. Overfilling can cause pressure issues and reduce oil effectiveness, while a controlled fill ensures stability once the oil circulates. Step 6: the critical first start procedure. After refilling, don't start the engine immediately. Cycle the ignition a few times without starting to help build pressure. Then start the engine and let it idle calmly. No revving, no sudden load. Watch for leaks and let the oil fully circulate before doing anything else. Step 7: the break-in drive. Fresh oil needs time to adapt. For the first 20 to 30 miles, drive gently. Keep RPMs low, avoid hard acceleration, and vary your speed slightly. This allows the oil to properly settle and protect engine components more effectively. The oil selection that matters. Use high-quality full synthetic oil that matches your engine's exact specifications. Don't guess viscosity and don't go thicker thinking it adds protection. Modern engines are designed for precise oil flow. Also, avoid high-mileage oil unless you actually have leaks or consumption issues. The interval that makes the difference. Long oil intervals might sound convenient, but oil breaks down from heat, fuel dilution, and contamination. Shorter intervals keep the engine cleaner and better protected. It's not about saving money on oil, it's about preventing long-term damage. The results you can expect. Engines run smoother, quieter, and cleaner. Oil stays in better condition longer. Consumption issues reduce or disappear. Internal parts stay clean even at higher mileage. Over time, these small improvements add up to a massive difference in engine life. What this actually costs. Yes, this method takes a bit more effort and slightly more cost over time. But compared to expensive repairs or engine rebuilds, it's nothing. You're trading small, controlled maintenance for long-term reliability. The one thing you must remember: oil changes aren't just about replacing oil, they're about removing contamination, preparing the engine, and protecting it for the long run. Do it casually and wear builds silently. Do it correctly and your engine can last far beyond expectations.